Welcome student. Today we are going to see chapter number 11 circle of standard 7. Now in last video you have learned about the relation between the circumference and diameter, that is C is equal to pi d, and practice set 42. Now in this video we are going to see about the arc of the circle. Now see, this arc of the circle you have given in the picture A and B circle. If A and B are the end, are when you will draw, you will have a one chord, and when you will break on point A and B, you will get a two circle. A plastic bangle is shown along a side. Suppose it is break at point A and B. See that we will suppose this is a plastic bangle. If we break it at A and B, then what is each of these piece called as a part of circle? Now we are going to see what is this part called as. Now here we will see the, let us learn a chord AB. Now you have here chord AB. On this the arc AXB is a smaller and is called as minor arc, whereas arc AYB is the bigger and is called as major arc. Minor arc AXB is also expressed as AB. Minor arc you can also express as AB. If two arcs of the circle have common end point and the arc make one complete circle, the arc are said to be a corresponding arc. Hence AYB and AXB are mutually corresponding arc. If two arcs of circle have common end point, if these are the end point A and B, and when they have common end point, they are called as mutually corresponding arc. In the figure alongside, chord RT is the diameter of circle. The diameter give rise to two equal arcs. They are called semicircular arc. Now these are the semicircular arc. Since I have drawn here a circle, now I will show you what is its called. Now see, if it is segment AB, A and B, if you mark at it X and Y, see that this is more circle, that is it is bigger circle. This one is big circle. So AXB is smaller circle. Now here arc AXB, it is major arc, whereas arc AYB is minor arc. See, now you got two. Major means a big one, where this is the minor arc. Minor arc can be also expressed as, when you will write this, now see, in book it is given AY and here AX. So A, according to the book, it is AXB is the minor arc and AYB is the major arc, that is given in your textbook. Now if you divide a semicircle into two parts, you get equal parts, that is R and T. You will have equal Y and Z. These both are equal and they are called as semicircular arcs. They are called as semicircular arc, that is arc RYT and arc RXT. These are the semicircular arc. Now we say about the center angle and the measure of the arc. In the figure, O is the center of the circle, is the vertex of angle AOB, and angle whose vertex is the center of the circle is called a center angle. See that this is the center of the circle, so it is called as central angle. The angle AOB in the figure is the center angle corresponding to AZB. The measure of the angle sustained at the center by an arc is taken to be the measure of the arc. Note down this in your notebook. The measure of the angle sustained at the center by an arc is taken to be the measure of the arc. Now, next one, the measure of the minor arc. In the figure alongside, the measure of angle AOQ is equal to 70 degree. Therefore, the measure of the minor arc AAYQ is 70. It is written as measure arc AYQ is equal to 70 degrees. See that? Now I have drawn a circle here, a center. If I drawn like this, from the center, if I draw two arc, that is O, A, B and Z. This is the central angle. Now it is a central angle. When you will draw this from vertex, it is called as central angle. Now if for example it is 70 degree, it is also drawn from the center, that is A, Y, Q and O is the center, that is called as a central angle where it is 70 degree. That is angle AOQ is equal to 70 degree. Therefore, measure of the minor arc, that is minor arc, is given as measure of minor arc is 70 degree. You are writing that measure of arc AYQ is equal to 17 degree. Now we will see the next thing, that is the measure of the minor arc. Measure of the minor arc is equal to 360 minus measure of the corresponding arc. Now measure of the minor arc, that is AXQ in the figure is 360. Now see, this is big, it is 70, so we will minus this, it will be 290. So when you will go through the practice set, you will understand more clearly. Now next page number, you have 79, the measure of the circle. When the radius OA, that is OA, of the circle turn anticlockwise as shown in the figure along the side through a complete angle, it turns through an angle that measure 360. This full angle is 360. It end point A complete one circle. Therefore, the angle sustained at the center of the circle is 360 degree. Therefore, measure of the complete circle is 360 degree. Measure of semicircle, that is half, will be the 180. Look at the figure and determine the measure of semicircular arc AXB and AXY. It is 180 degree. Now you will note down all the things in your notebook. The measure of the minor arc is equal to the corresponding central angle. The measure of the measure of the major angle is 360 minus measure of corresponding minor arc. The measure of semicircle arc is 180. You will write it in your notebook and learn it by heart or understand it clearly. Thank you.